Well, welcome back to the channel. I've taken a break from the Fiesta for a while because I lost motivation. But I mean, I had these videos recorded a while ago. I just haven't bothered editing it. I've been doing things to the car lately, but I lost motivation because nothing was going well. But what I'm showing you here is me doing the brakes. So 2 little bolts that were behind the caliper, slotted in the brand new thicker brakes because, you know, road safety and all that. I don't know why I showed you like the ventilation of the brakes, so I don't really understand that because the thickness they were fine. So I don't really understand why I showed you that. I don't know why I'm showing you it again here because it's pointless. They're not thin. They're brand new. And what I don't understand is why is there a hole for a screw but no screw? Like no screw bolt. It's stupid. So I had to put it in with a couple of lug nuts, smacked them in, thought that'll tighten it up, give me enough room to slap the caliper on. And this video is going to be weirdly edited because I've done different things at different times, so they're not in order. And also showing you what I used to actually push the brake piston back, because that tool I had no idea what I was doing with. Never pushed the brake piston. Well, I say that. I've done it with the Astral, which was fine. Couldn't do it with the Fiesta, it was awkward. So yeah, it turns out you got to use the old brake pads and they'll push back with that tool because I'm special. But showing you the fuel filter bracket that I'm taking off, because, you know, you got to know where the bolts are. I think there was 3 bolts. I'm watching the video as I'm talking and I'm still not even, yeah. And then another 3 bolts. I think they were all 8 mils. I don't think they were 10s. Little clip to undo, and then both the fuel filter things, or the fuel pipes, took them off, whacked the new one in, because it was tight as anything to get out. So what I've done is I've unbolted this beauty, and I've also undone the tie rod. All I've got to do is disconnect this from the actual hub. Then I've got this tool to pop the drive shaft out of the hub. I've done the same on the other side, and there was a little clamp on the drive shaft that I've undone. Now, what I've also done, when I get under the car, got myself a little bucket, because I've disconnected all the clutch stuff. I've popped them off because they literally just pop off, and then they're connected to the bracket. Didn't really know what to do, so I just unbolted it. And now I've got to undo that little Allen key one right there, drain the gearbox of the fluids, and then drop the gearbox itself, which is going to be interesting. So yeah, that's what I'm just going to jump on now, really. Right, I can openly admit I've undone the wrong one. I've undone the bottom one. Everything's being drained. Gonna let it drain for a while, and then what I'm gonna do after is aim for the oil, because the oil is gonna be changed in this as well. I'm gonna do a full little service on this. So the top Allen key one is where I'm gonna fill the transmission up with oil again. But yeah, we're gonna get this drained out, get it dropped. And then I need to have a look for the sensors, because I'm so sure that is the sensor, but I'm not 100%. I'm going to let it drain, see what happens. Right, so I've used this to try and get the drive shaft out. Doesn't go far enough. I'm literally millimetres. So I've used an old bolt that hopefully will push us through, and then we'll be happy days and straight on to the other side. Right, there's an update. Got that drive shaft out. Got that one out. I've got jack underneath, holding part of the gearbox, because I'm pretty sure I just want this section of it, and then that should give me access to the the actual clutch itself. So I've just unbolted this bit. Comes with this little bracket that just holds in this little nice little wire. I've popped that off of this bit here, and I've twisted it. And now all I'm doing is undoing all the bolts that are going around. Then it should be time to drop it, and then we'll go from there really, because I need to find the actual speed sensor itself, which I'm still sure it's literally that there. I'm assuming it's still that. If not, it is that there, but I'll find out when I get closer. Right, finally got the gearbox out. I made the mistake of taking all of the bolts that takes this part off, which obviously we didn't want, so that was my mistake. We've marked all the bolts, and they are numbered over there. I did forget to put a bucket underneath, so there is oil everywhere. But now I'm gonna get this bad boy out, and I believe these are 8 mils. I've got, yeah, perfect. 3 8mm screws, and then we can put on a brand new cylinder, which would be nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna get to that, and then what I'm always gonna do is clean up the rest of the gearbox, because it is filthy. Right, so we took off the 3 bolts that go on the slow cylinder, just like straight out. We've put the new one on. We've cleaned up the bolts as well, so then looking a little bit nicer. We cleaned the threads, so hopefully, obviously there's no grit or anything like that in there. So they're all done. That's all nice and tight now. Then I'm going to clean up the perimeter because it's mucky, and then again we're going to clean up the rest of it, and then we move on to the onto the clutch itself, which should be interesting. Right. Gearbox had a little bit clean. But we're now onto the clutch itself, and then we're just going to get rid of all these 10mm bolts, and onto the next part. It's got clutch off, and now all we're going to do is clean up the plate and then reinstall the new one. Right, now that cleaned up, we have the brand new clutch kit to get out, clean up, lube up, and then I've got the clutch centre installed as well. So let's get that done. Right, got the clutch on. Had to centre it with this that I used for the just get the dry shaft out of the hub, because the alignment kit was god awful and didn't fit. We have now lubed that up. I'll clean the slave cylinder up, and then well, this bad boy can go back on now. And well, we got to hope that I've centered that well. I'm hoping. From that angle, that looks awful, but we'll have a look at that before obviously putting this on. So yeah, I'm gonna take another look and then see where we go from there. Right, so we're still out with this stupid Fiesta. What I have managed to do, because I couldn't get these off, is I've got the spanner. Trying to use a spanner alone, it is awful. So I've stuck 27 and just using it as a little bit of leverage, and somehow that has been doing me the world of good. Hopefully it will here. Oh god. Oh. Took the whole bloody car out in. Right, there we go. Now, just unscrew that. And now all it takes is us to just count how many times this takes us to actually undo properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 and a bit. Right. So it took 21 spins to disconnect. So we put the new one on and we count 21. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Enough fun. Don't have to do like that. That's unusual. Fair enough. Right, that's on now. Here we go. And she's got her bite. And that's that. I'll tighten up in a minute when I get round to doing the other one. Put the other one of these in. I'm just waiting to put the drive shaft in, and then that'll be done. Right, so now we're going to do the bonnet. We've got 2 screws, one there and one on the other side. Should be, well, we'll disconnect this and obviously the little plug, and then that'll hopefully have the bonnet put in. Right, finally have the bolts out. Gonna have to replace one, but oh, there's another one. Lovely. I knew that. Let's just unattach that. The hell? Why you not come out? Right. Let's just move that away then. Out goes the plug. Yeah. Come up. That looks well far out. I'm gonna shut just with that. How far out did that well, that's completely different. Fucking wanna go on. Fuck's sake. That's not never happening then. Right. That's not happening. That's another step back. Which is wonderful. So turn this to